How you feel about Iowa, their defense?
Pretty good defense. Probably the best we probably faced. So far, and it's got to have good preparation throughout the whole week.
How is your knee? Is there any lingering effects at all?
No, sometimes I just feel ache a little bit in the back, but other than that, it's good. It's pretty good.
Does it affect your running at all?
I say this a little bit on my cutting wise, and just not my old self and running a little bit, but still working on it. It should be good.
Did you feel like your old self?
What's that?
Playing against Northwestern and running, I mean, did you just feel like there was some kind of lag to it because it maybe wasn't fully healed in that game?
Yeah. I say I wasn't fully myself throughout the whole game, and playing on grass a little bit, a little bit on my running, it just wasn't my old self. I felt like, and I just gotta keep getting healthy, getting treatment on it, and just get back to my old ways.
Coach Meyer said the two fumbles you needed, they need to work on you tightening things up. I mean, just talk about what you've worked on the last 2 weeks in that regard, Braxton.
Watching film on it, I was really wasn't holding the ball correctly, and when I was cutting throughout the cuts, throughout the holes, and I wasn't holding the ball real tight, and it's easy fix, it's easy fix, part of football. So
what have you done this week, or what have coaches done to drill that into you this week?
it's always just keep it tight when I take off a run, a QB run or anything like that, and throughout the stretching at the beginning of practice, just hold it tight. They had me hold the ball throughout the whole stretch, so
Like a fraternity
You
hell
guys
week
are
kind of
getting
thing?
more.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're getting more pub about the streak. Does it feel like you're on some kind of roll? And do you feel it's mounting or anything? Any pressure associated with that, or how do you approach it? You guys talk about it?
No, we really don't bring it up as much. We just try to win every game as we can. It's just preparation, and just win each and every game that comes upon us, and take it one game at a time. Just work together like we used to, as we're doing right now, and just keep watching film and get better at the little mistakes that we do.
You are one of the winningest groups. I mean, you're second or third now. In terms of streaks.
School history.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I really know that.
If you win this weekend, it'll tie for the second longest streak here.
Wow, that'd be amazing. So just keep working hard. Hopefully, we can mount to that.
With the way Iowa has shut down the run so far, is it more important perhaps for you to make good decisions this week? It's because you have to kind of offset what they do up front.
You just gotta make decisions every week. Each and every game, and this is probably one of the biggest games because coming off the bye week and a Northwestern game, just got good preparation. Just be focused and make sure our fundamentals are all together.
Could you talk a little bit about their defense? What you see when you look at the film?
They got, they fundamentals pretty good. They solid wherever they at, and they really don't make too many mistakes. Just gotta go outside, a couple athletes, and make good throws and good decisions.
As an offense, with the way you guys run the ball, and you're playing a defense that hasn't allowed a rushing touchdown midway through the year,
Right.
Do you look at that as a challenge, or how do you view that going into this game against the defense? That's
Playing a team like that, make you want to play even harder. Just you want to play to your amount that they got to reach to. Just play it together as we're doing right now, and make sure everybody don't miss no assignments.
Braxton, last week Coach Herman said one of the things he wanted to see y'all maybe do a little bit more of was hit receivers on the run, kind of get away from the hitches and the curls a little bit more. Do you think if y'all worked on that the last 2 weeks, and do you think it'll be more of the passing attack this week?
Yeah, we just got to get to our old self like we was in the spring, and see a lot of guys crossing patterns, they catching on the run instead of just coming back to the ball and just they got a reverse field, and just catching on the run makes it easier for them too.
I was going to say, what kind of difference does it make if you notice the defense peppier, I guess, when y'all are doing that?
Right, it makes it easier for them, make plays, get more yak yards after the catch, and so it's more exciting.
As a quarterback, do you like making those throws too? I mean, kind of, kind of like skeet shooting a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's just I love it, catching. Giving the guys a chance to catch it on the run and let them do something with it. It makes me excited. Get to watch them behind them. It's just, that's what they're supposed to do.
Did you watch some games on Saturday?
What's that?
Did you watch some games on Saturday? How'd you spend weekend away?
I did. I watched a few games here and
Did
there.
you go home?
Yes, sir. Yep. I went home for a little bit, and
What games did you watch?
first game I surely did watch the team up north in Penn State game. That was a crazy game. Who else I watched? few games, Alabama and Kentucky. Yep, and I can't remember the rest.
Did you
Does
find
your-
yourself
does your-
thinking how y'all would match
Yeah,
up against like an Alabama? Do you ever sit there and watch a game like that?
I do, and you know, it's just if we get to that point in the future, it'd be a good game. You know, it'd be a good matchup. So.
You,
Couple of,
you're entering a stretch where you're playing a bunch of unranked teams. You had the 2 big games.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing to fight any temptation to kind of overlook any of these teams?
You just gotta take it one game at a time. You know, it's not easy to go out there every Saturday, you know, win a game, especially in the Big Ten. You know, it's just you gotta put up big points, make big plays, and just stop their offense. So
Braxton, thank you very much.
Thank you.
it's good.
Thanks, Braxton.
All right.
Appreciate it.